AKBZ, you fired up.
Yeah, nowadays I get what I want. Lately been spinning a bag. Addicted to getting that cash. Addicted to popping them tags. Money was made for the sad. Now my ex bitch calling back.
Yo, what is up guys, Snack God here, and this is going to be the first ever video of 2021, and I'm going to start a series where I told you guys last video, I'm going to start making videos every week, and I'm planning to upload it actually every Friday, and I'm probably going to title the series A Week in the Life of a Reseller, and showing you guys what I do during the week, and basically everything that's happened, and also maybe keep a track of how much money I spend in a week, so you guys know that, like, what a reseller would typically do. This is just to give an example of me. Everyone is different. But I wanted to make a series starting about that because I feel like sharing with you guys what I do with reselling can really help you feel like you guys can do something on your own too. And maybe you guys might get inspired by what I do and try to pick it up yourself. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so to start this week off, we did pick up a couple pair of shoes. And we have two Jordan 1 or the purple mids right here. And these are kind of similar like to the Union Blue mids. And I think the color blocking is pretty cool. Although I don't like how it's made out of suede material. I don't feel like it matches the style of a mid really well, but nonetheless, I got these for a really good price, and two of them here, both size 5.5 GS sizes, and then on the right side, we have one of the Yeezy 700 Clay Browns V3s, so these are actually kind of low-key bricked because they're not really reselling for a good amount, and you could only probably make a profit if you have like a personal buy or you have someone paying really well, because they're sitting only a little bit over retail after tax, but they're a pretty decent looking shoe, and just like all other 700 V3s, I have a feeling they're going to start to rise after a couple months, and I'm going to wait till then to sell these, and I'm probably going to hold these core purple mids also a little bit longer because I feel like they're doing really well. They're selling for around like 140, 150, and I want to get at least 140 for them, but I know that's not possible right now, so I may just hold on to them a little longer and we'll see where these hit. I know a lot of mids are doing really well, so this might not be a bad investment. Total cost of all these shoes, I believe this costed me around $226, and these ones were around $83 each, and I bought them off Hibbett, so we're going to see what else we pick up this week and what we sell, and let's show you guys that. So moving on, let's take a look at the stuff that we have sold on eBay in this past week and right before New Year's. So we have some lows, some of those Air Maxes, and remember those Air Forces that we picked up? And we bought a lot of those, and we sold a couple on eBay and some on StockX, so we made different profits, and those are all the shoes. Alright guys, moving on to a different topic. I know I talked a little bit about cryptocurrencies in the past, so I'm going to put a little bit of how my investments are doing in this video, and probably a little bit every time there's something that happens. So if you guys have not kept up with the news, Bitcoin and Ethereum have kind of skyrocketed in the past 2 weeks, and Bitcoin's at 33,000 and Ethereum's at 1.1K last time I checked. And here's what happened with my investments. So I sold my Ethereum, the one I was talking about last video. I bought it around 410, 450. I sold it. I sold half of it at 650, like way back there, like in November. And I sold the rest recently once it hit 840. But I should have waited because the next day it jumped to 950. But anyways, I sold there, took my profits, and I moved on. And then I waited for a small dip. When it was at 1,050 or something, it dipped down to 970, and I bought a little bit 970, and it went back up to 1,100. So that's a little bit around like a little bit closer to 10% profit gain. So I sold and bought again when it dipped, and that's basically what you want to kind of do with these kind of investments. Anything that's related to a stock or a cryptocurrency, something that constantly goes up and down, you want to take your opportunities and buy it as low as possible and sell it whenever you feel like it's right. I like to, personally, I don't like to wait too long. I like to secure small amounts of profit, even if it's not a crazy amount. As long as I'm making a decent return, I'm going to secure the profit so I can reinvest it into something else again, and I keep that going and going. So I think that I'm going to probably keep holding it. I'm not going to buy more until it dips down again, and hopefully it hits an all-time high again at 1,400 for Ethereum. Is I don't really know where it's going to go. I already sold my Bitcoin a long time ago, and I sold it again. I bought a little bit back recently, but I sold it again because I just had to, I converted some of my XRP into Bitcoin because I knew XRP was doing bad and I knew Bitcoin would go up. So it was there to kind of like cut my losses. So in that sense, it was a better idea for me to transfer it over so I didn't lose as much and I could gain a little bit of it back. But now I'd have sold all my Bitcoin after it went up to 33,000, and I don't plan on buying Bitcoin back again until it has a little, like at least a 20% correction. And that's kind of what my game plan is. I'm going to wait for F to go up. I'm going to wait for Bitcoin to go down, and we'll see where things are at. Alright guys, so at the time of this video, it is 2 days later after I recorded the first part. And here are some more pickups we bought. I'll tell you guys how much I paid for them and how much I'm planning to sell them for. So I got all of these shoes here for a pretty good price. A lot of size 12s because I cashed out someone's collection of the shoes that they decided not to wear anymore and just sell it to get the money. So I got them for pretty much almost payout prices. So we got a couple of the red Air Forces that we also sold on eBay, but we also bought 4 more. And this is a size 7. We sold the size 7 also on eBay. We paid $93 for them and we sold them for $108. So minus a little bit of shipping costs, we made around $10 on this pair of shoes. And then we also got 3 more pairs over there. They're also in a size, they're not in a size 7. They're in a size 8 and size 9. So if you guys want any of the shoes you see here and it's your size, feel free to message us at WC_hype on Instagram. That's our resale page. And we have all those shoes for sale, and you can check what's available during the story highlights, and we'll post what is still available. So anyways, let's take a look at the other ones. We got the Yeezy 500 Utility Blacks. These we paid $240 for, which is a little bit over highest bid payout, but also under lowest ask payout. So we sold these already, made a quick $10 profit. There's not much room to make with these, but I was still able to sell them pretty quickly. So $10 over there, so bought them for $240, sold for $250. These ones I got for $185, which is basically just retail after tax, because the market on these metallic gold highs kind of bricked really badly, and they're not reselling for too much. So after fees, you would probably get really close to $185 too. So I was lucky. This is probably around payout price, and I sold these for $190, so I made a quick $5. And the reason why I sold them for really low too is because it's sold to the same guy, and he always buys from me, always sells me stuff. So I decided to give him a good price because he's kind of like the homie. So let's take a look at the other shoes. Then we have 2 more shoes over here. We also have the Japan or the Tokyo ones, the 2020 version of them. And these are really clean. Obviously, they're in a size 12. I got them for $190, I believe. And I'm trying to sell these for at least $210, make $20 on those. But that's not like the best price here. Obviously, the smoke grays went up a lot this year in all men's sizes. They're going for like $280 on StockX, and I got this pair for $240. And I could probably try to make $30 to $40 on this pair by itself. So I'm not gonna sell these 2 yet. I'm gonna try to find a buyer for this one, and I might hold on to this one for a little bit longer. But this one has sold. I just have a couple more sitting there, and I also have sold the 500s and these Jordan 1 highs. So we're gonna go package this up and drop it off, because he's kind of close by, and then we're going to continue when I get more shoes in. Now that we have gone through most of the week, this is probably going to be somewhere near the end of the episode, because I want to keep these vlogs short in order for me to keep them uploading weekly. As you guys know, that it does take time to edit the videos, and when I buy the shoes, it's not a very like all in one day, it's spread out throughout the week. So I have to kind of have a very good cushion barrier, because if I do buy some shoes on Friday and I want to include it in the video, it takes me a little more time to add it back into the video, and then I have to save the video and edit it again. But anyways, let's wrap it up. So at the end of this video, this just happened at the end of the week. I bought a pair of Yeezy 350 breads, and these restocked in December, and they're going for a lot already after the restock, even though they restocked a lot of numbers. So they're a really clean shoe, because obviously it wouldn't have sold out and be reselling for a bunch if it wasn't really good looking, right? Anyways, I got these for $340, which is actually a pretty solid price. I can see these going up more if you're going to hold pairs like these. And it was a better time to buy when they first restocked, because they still went up a little bit after that. But I could see this going back to $400 within like another month or 2. So if you have a lot of capital sitting around, it wouldn't be the worst idea to invest into a couple pairs of these if you can get them for a good deal. This is size 10.5. So again, I got size 10.5 and I sold them. I got them for $340. I haven't sold them yet. I'm still deciding if I want to quickly sell them or if I'm going to hold on to a little bit, because why not? As a little experiment to show my YouTube followers, you know, just so you guys can see the price of a shoe and the potential it has to go up really soon. Anyways, in the next couple of episodes, I probably will be throwing in more advice here and there, investment and saving tips. I know my next video is going to be like how to save money as a teenager or a kid video. So if you guys want to learn how to do that, I'll give you my advice and like the stuff that I use to help me save money, because I used to be like a person, well, I won't get too into this, but I used to be a person who was really bad at it. But then like I found these tips really useful, so I want to share it with you guys. But anyways, if you guys do enjoy this video, please smash that like button. If we can see, let's see if we can get 40 likes. If we get 40 likes, I'm gonna keep uploading on a weekly basis, and it's gonna be getting better and better each time. Probably gonna have better footage in it too, and hopefully some things happen in the next coming months that can be really useful for you guys, because hopefully there's going to be a sneaker meet, and if there is one, I can show you guys a lot there too. There's always a lot to learn from selling candy there, selling shoes there, and learning how to interact with people to get the best deals. Anyways, guys, like I said, can we get 40 likes down below? Share this video if you do enjoy it, and subscribe if you're not already. I'll see you guys.
That was happening, like what's happening? All odds were against me like Croatia, and I'm racketish. Started off with a camera, cause nobody else saw the picture. Times my earnings by 13, get my bank account a bar mitzvah.